Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to apply confetti animations to a video in native Android application using Media3 transformer APIs. So let's get started. So we will be using confetti overlay. So there will be two outputs which I will be showing it to you. In the first output which I will show you now, I will like permanently embed confetti animations to a video. Then I will export the video and save it to like external storage as well, so the user can play the video whenever he or she feels like. So yeah, let's get started. As you can see, I have just this pick video button as well as one video player button, sorry. So I'll just click on pick video and it will open the video picker for me. I will select, I just have one video, so I will just select this particular video. So once I select this particular video, now it does take a bit of time to actually do the transformation, because we are permanently overlaying confetti on this particular video, right? So I think I can just show it to you, the terminal locket as well. So let's just wait. So here you can see I'm displaying the progress bar as well. So if you want, you can display the actual progress. So here you can see the confetti animation has been applied. Let me just bring the volume down. So hopefully you can see the confetti animation been applied to this particular video. Also let me just if I just click on pick video again, here you can see the video is also saved to external storage. So the first video has the confetti animation already been applied. So again, I'll just quickly show you the progress state. So let me rerun the application, because the progress state is also important, given that it might take a bit of time to apply this confetti animations to your video, depending on how large your video is. So yeah, that's why it does take a bit of time, and I want to show you the actual progress as well, which I'm displaying. I'm not displaying a progress bar, but if you want to display an actual linear progress bar, you can do that as well. So okay, I'll just dismiss this. Let me rerun my application. Okay. So again, I'm doing the same steps. I'll just click on pick video and I'll just select the first video. Okay, again the output would be same, that is not important, but here you can see I'm displaying the actual progress thing. So there are two things, progress bar and progress state. So the progress state can be either 0, 1 and 2. So the first thing which you are seeing is the progress state. It is going from 1, and once the video has finished transforming, it goes to 0. So if I am just scrolling down, it has still not finished. So it has finished finally. I'll just pause the video, and here you can see the progress state goes to 0. So that's an indication to you that the video has finished processing. If you want to display a progress bar based on this, you can do that as well. And the second value is the actual progress, which goes from 0 to 100. But if you notice, the value doesn't go to 100, it stops at 99. Now it is not guaranteed that it will stop at 99. Sometimes it will stop at 80 as well if your video is extremely short. So be careful, but with the help of the progress state, you can know that the video has finished transforming. So that's an hint to you. Okay, so this is one of the output. At the end of the video, I will show you another output where you can just like temporarily apply a confetti animation, because that is much quicker. This takes a bit of time because we are permanently applying confetti animation to our video, confetti overlay I mean, to our video, and we are saving that to external storage as well, right? But in the final output, I will make some modification to our code and show you how you can quickly apply confetti animation as soon as the user selects a video. So let's go through the code first. So as usual, I have just created a native Android application. I am using XML layout, but you can use Jetpack Compose as well if you want to. Then what you need to do is you need to go to this build.gradle.kts. Then you just have to scroll down, and here you have to add few dependencies. First one is the Media3 Exoplayer dependency. Next one is the Media3 UI dependency. Next is Media3 Common. Next Media3 transformer, and the last one is Media3 effect. So I am using 1.6.0, which is the latest at the time of me recording this video, but if you want, you can use higher version as well. So make sure you add this bit of code, and then just click on the sync now button, like I have already clicked on it, and it will download the Android dependencies for you. Then you have to go to activity_main, and here you will have to click on this particular icon. Now like I said, if you want, if you're comfortable using Jetpack Compose, you can use that as well. So here, as you can see, I have just created one button, and I have given it some ID. It will help us to pick the video from our video picker. Okay, and here I have created one player view which will actually play the video for us along with the Confetti overlay. So here I have given it some ID, some width, some height, resize mode, buffering, fast forward button, next button, previous button, subtitle button, and layout margin, use artwork is true, use controller is true, and some constraints as well. So yeah, that's it. Next you will have to create one Kotlin file named Confetti overlay. Now, to be completely honest with you, I have copied this from the documentation, so even I am not an expert on this. So you just right click, new, and Kotlin class file, and name it as Confetti overlay. So first, these are all the imports. Now I won't try to explain this to you because even I don't understand, but this is just an example of how you can overlay anything, like not just Confetti, you can do any kind of stuff on a video. So yeah, maybe you can overlay some text. I have already made a video about overlaying text and images. So yeah, these are all the imports which you will have to copy first. Then here is one class called Confetti overlay which extends canvas overlay. We have marked it as unstable because at the time of me recording this Media3 APIs, even though we are using the stable version inside our build.gradle file, we still have to annotate with unstable API @unstable API. Like, this is one of the quirks of Android development, or I guess. Then here we create a Confetti list. This is the paint object, this is the handler as well. Then here is the add Confetti task. Here we provide the width and height, and the started is false. Then here we override the configure, we set the width and height. Then we override the draw method as well, and if the draw is not started, we start it. Then we set the draw color as well. Then we remove everything from our Confetti list. We just loop over it. We just do confetti.draw and confetti.update. Then inside the release method, we just do super.release, and here we just do handler.post, and we just call the stop method. So this is the start method. Again, I'm not going into the depth of it because even I don't understand it completely. And this is the stop method, and this is how we add a Confetti. So we are repeating it 5 times, continuously repeating it 5 Confetti at a time. And this is how we add a Confetti to our Confetti list. And here you can see we have created a class for this Confetti as well. So here we are setting the speed x, speed y, rotation, speed rotation, and we are we have this draw method as well, we have this update method as well, and this is the companion object. So yeah, that's it. Again, I'll just scroll up at the top. Feel free to pause the video wherever you feel like and just copy the code. Okay, then you need to go to main activity, and firstly these are all the imports which I have. So just copy paste all these imports. Again, I'll just remove all this dead keep this dead imports as well, because I think I'm using it later on. So yeah, these are all the imports which I have, so feel free to copy these imports. Now I don't require all these imports, so these imports I can remove. Okay, this also I can remove because I have copied it from my previous tutorial. That's why I have some dead imports as well. So yeah, these are all the imports which you can just copy paste it. Then again, we have to annotate it with unstable API. Hopefully by the time you watch it, you don't have to do this. Then we are extending transformer.listener. So because of this, we have to override 2 methods, on completed and on error, which I will show you shortly. Then here I have created an array list of effect. Here is our XO player, and here is our player view. This file name is for saving the file to external storage. So firstly we are storing it to internal storage and then copying that file to external storage. The playback position is 0, play when ready is true. Here is our transformer, here is our file path. Then the handler and progress holder are for tracking the actual progress of how much the video conversion has happened. And then here is our video URL. This is for picking the video. I'll come back to this in a bit. Here is we are overriding the onCreate method. Here we are initializing our input player. Then here we create this immutable list.builder texture overlay, and here you can see we are adding Confetti overlay to our overlays builder. Then we are adding this overlay effect to our array list of effect. Then on the button click, we just do launch new video picker. So now if you come here, you can see we just do new video picker dot launch, and we just filter by videos only. Then this particular thing will call this thing. So as soon as the user picks a video, we get the URI. Then we just assign it to our video URL variable, and here we just set up our transformer. Ignore this comment for now. I'll come back to this comment in a bit once I show you guys the second output. So here, once we have the video URL, we start up our transformer to overlay Confetti on our video. Okay, here we are initializing our input player. So here we just initialize our input player, play when ready is true, assign our input player to our input player view. Then here we get the media item, which will play the file from the file path, and then we set the media item as well. Then here we seek to the playback position. Then here again we just set the play when ready and prepare our input player. This code is for releasing our player. So here we just do input player dot let. We set the playback position, play when ready, then release it, and then make the input player as null. Here we are overriding on stop so that we can release our player. Inside on pause, we pause our input player if it is playing some video, and in on destroy we release our player. Now this is the setup transformer method, so we just call this transform video method. So inside this transform video, we just initialize our transformer first. Then here we create our input media item, passing the video URL for the picked video. Then we create an edited media item dot builder, pass our input media item, and then just apply the effects to it. Then here we create an external file. Then we start the transformation by passing our edited media item. Then with the help of handler dot post, we override the run method, and here we just print the progress state as well as the actual progress. So that what I showed you inside the logcat, the progress state as well as the actual progress. And here you can see I'm just delaying it for 500 milliseconds, but if you want, you can play around with this value. Like, I don't want the progress state to be extremely continuous. It would be unnecessary load on our app, so that's why I have added a 500 milliseconds delay while displaying the progress state as well as the actual progress. Then this is the code for creating our external file. Again, even I have copy pasted this from Stack Overflow, so I won't go into too much detail about it. Then this is the code for saving the file to external storage. So on a background coroutine, we again have just copy pasted it from Stack Overflow as well, so I won't go into the details of it, but it's pretty simple. Like, it's pretty basic. This is like boilerplate code which you have to write every time you want to save file to external storage. And the cool part is we don't even require any permission for reading or writing the file, because we ourselves have created this file, so we can read it even without any permission as long as we have a valid URL for it. Then here we just insert it. So this is how we save the file. Again, I'm not going into details about it. Then, like I said, we override the on completed callback. So here, once the video has finished transforming, we initialize our input player. Then we just save the file to external storage and display a toast message that saying that transformation complete. In case if there is any error, I'm just displaying a toast message as well as printing it to the console, whatever is the error is there. So yeah, that's it. Now again, I'll simply scroll through this file. Feel free to pause the video wherever you feel like and just copy the code. Now once after this, I will show you the second output as well. We just need to make few changes. So in the second output, we don't require this setup transformer because we are not saving the file to external storage, and neither we are applying the Confetti overlay permanently. So I'll simply scroll through this file. You can copy the code, this code first. Okay, so for the second demo where we want to apply the Confetti overlay immediately, what you need to do is, first we need to comment this setup transformer and uncomment this init input player. Now my Android Studio is not working fine, that's why it is still showing, see, syntax highlighting. That's why syntax highlighting is not working correctly. I don't know why I keep getting this kind of bugs from Android Studio, but this particular thing has been commented out, so be careful. Like, Android Studio is not playing nicely with me today. And the next thing which you need to do is come over here and you have to uncomment this particular part and comment this particular thing out. So here you can see that first we get the URL which the user has selected from the video picker, then we just set the media item to it, so same thing we were doing over here, and then we directly apply the confetti overlay effect. So let me run this application and hopefully this should work. Now in the second now in this demo, this transform video will not get called, this create external file will not get called, this add video to gallery will not get called. Okay, let me just okay, and okay, why is camera opened? I'll just rerun this application again. This will not get called, on completed will not get called, on error will not get called. Okay, so hopefully you get the point. Now I'll just click on pick video and you can see that I'll just again there are 3 videos, the 2 videos which we saved from our previous demo. I'll just select the last video and it will immediately apply the confetti overlay to it. So here you can see again, I'll just reduce the audio, but here you can see it has immediately applied the confetti overlay to this particular video. So yeah, hopefully you got the point, but the video is not saved to external storage. So yeah, like I mentioned, you need to again, the Android Studio is not playing nicely with me today, I don't know why. Let me just do Gradle syncing. So hopefully this resolves the issue. Try to open my main activity again. Okay, so finally I think Gradle syncing does the trick. So you have to, like you see over here, you have to comment this out, and here you have to write init input player. The second thing which you have to do is comment these 2 lines of codes out, and here you have to write this this particular bit of code where we are applying the video effect immediately to our confetti overlay. Like this is just a temporary video effect of confetti overlay. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.